Hey guys, this is Amar and this is the thought of the day. We're doing two thoughts of the day today because I did not record one yesterday, so I'm catching up. For people who are new to the channel, I do a thought of the day every day and I also read my books. I've already read two of my books, Happiness in Your Skin and a short story book. I'm reading a poetry book for kids right now. Alright, so check it out. Those videos are happening simultaneously. I'm reading a poetry book for kids right now. Cool. So the thought is on indecision. This thought is on indecision, especially in the context of business. And it largely says that indecision is paralyzing. That when you are in a moment of decision, it is better to take a wrong decision than it is to postpone the decision, because postponement does more harm than not taking the decision. Alright, so Indecision is by Harry A. Hoff, H-O-P-F. The thought says, indecision is debilitating. Indecision is debilitating. It feeds upon itself. It is, one might almost say, habit forming. Not only that, it is contagious. It transmits itself to others. Business is dependent upon action, and so is life. Business is dependent upon action, and so is life. It cannot go forward by hesitation. Those in executive positions must fortify themselves with facts and accept responsibility for decisions based on them. Often, greater risk is involved in postponement than making a wrong decision. Right? So that's the point. So when you are in a moment of decision in your life and you can't decide and you find yourself paralyzed, it's important that you take a decision, because even if you take a wrong decision at a certain point, you would be able to learn from whatever mistakes happen and make a better decision as a consequence of having learned a lesson, right? So because if you don't make a decision, you'll find yourself paralyzed. You will have no energy. You would not be able to do anything, because it's only upon taking a certain decision, given a certain set of facts, that we would be able to act on whatever the situation is in front of us, right? So whenever you have to choose between indecision and not making a decision, rather postponing a decision, do take a decision. So because that way, if a decision goes wrong, you can learn from it, and next time in a quick time frame, you can make a better decision. So that's what the thought says. The indecision is debilitating. It feeds upon itself. One might almost say it is habit forming, and it's also infectious, right? So if you are indecisive, you tend to transmit that habit to others, because people around you always also find themselves indecisive. So because just think about it, any situation in your life where you found it hard to make a decision and you kept postponing the decision, because the more you postpone, the more paralyzed you will feel. So it's important that take a decision. Take the decision when it's the moment to take a decision, and if it goes wrong, learn from it and make a better decision, because every mistake ends up teaching us something, and once we learn, we can take a better decision the next time, because experience, after all, they say is learning from your mistakes. Cool. So that's about indecision, and that is the thought of the day. We did two thoughts of the day today. Hopefully you learned something about it. Do comment in case you find this thought interesting, and let me know if any subjects, because I've got a lot of thoughts. In fact, I can also write thoughts in case we were to find certain subjects about which we're not doing thoughts. I'm a writer after all, so I can write thoughts just in case we need it, because although there are a lot of thoughts about different subjects in this book, but and the reason I'm not writing my own thoughts and doing my own thoughts, because I'm already reading my books. They are